Hi, I'm Tammy at Simply Set Free, and today I want to share a strategy with you for easing the pain as we let go of clutter. Do you often get stuck in the decision-making process, wondering if you should keep an item or let it go? If you struggle with this, trust me, you're not alone, and I've got a great strategy for you. If we often have a hard time of letting go, there's a very good chance that we also have a hard time envisioning what's on the other side of letting go. All we can think about is what might happen if we let this go. We're focused on, well, what if I need it someday? Or what if I can't get the money back that I invested into it? Now, when we focus on these questions, which can be valid questions, it can sometimes cloud our vision. It's kind of like having this view outside our window, but every day that we look at it, it's covered in fog, so we assume that there's not much there. We can't see the benefits that are beyond letting go that are on the other side of this process. This strategy is going to give you a very small taste of what's beyond the fog. It's going to help you see and experience what life is like and what the benefits are. But the great part about it is that there's no risk. So here's how it works. First, choose an area to declutter. Start small. The reason why you want to start small is because you want to gain some momentum. You want to have the satisfaction of completing a job quickly so that you're motivated to keep moving. So choose something small, like maybe the DVDs in your entertainment center, maybe a shelf in a closet somewhere, perhaps maybe your medicine cabinet, or the jewelry in your jewelry box, or maybe the shoes in the bottom of your closet. Next, you want to set aside everything that you haven't used in the past year or two. Now, I know this is really an extreme approach, but necessary. So remember, there's no risk here. We're not getting rid of anything. Just set aside everything that you haven't used in the past year or two. Next, find a large box or a trash bag and label it Freedom Box or Freedom Bag. And I'm going to explain why in just a minute. Step 3, place everything that you haven't used in the last year or two in that box or in that bag. Step 4 is decide on a temporary place out of sight to store this box for the next 3 months. It could be in the attic, it could be in the garage, in a closet, but decide on a location to store it. The next step is to go to your calendar, and you're going to want to go 3 months from today, and on that date you write the words let go of Freedom Box or let go of Freedom Bag. And also on that same date, and this is really important, write down the place that you're storing it. If you're like me, you'll forget in 3 months. So you want to write down, okay, I'm storing it in the attic or I'm storing it in the basement. You probably guessed it. Step number 6 is to take that box or that bag and put it in that location where you decided, in your basement or attic, wherever. Now, the temptation is to want to go back in there later on and peek inside and try and figure out what you put in there, because you're going to forget, trust me. Resist that temptation. Do not go and peek inside that box. The only reason why you might need to go into that box is if you've suddenly remembered, oh yeah, I need such and such. Then you can go and look inside that box, but do not go and look in there just to see and remember what's in there. So what are the benefits of this strategy? Well, for the next 3 months, you're going to be able to see and experience in a real tangible way the benefits of living with less things. Trust me, at that 3-month mark, when it's time to let it go, you're going to be so much more motivated to let that go because the benefits were made so much more clear to you. You've seen and experienced the freedom that comes from living with less things. That's why it's called the Freedom Box. This box now becomes the currency to purchase more freedom in your life. Just as we use currency to be able to purchase things like food and clothing, so we can use clutter and the Freedom Box. As we exchange that and let go of that, we gain freedom to have more time with our family. We can have freedom to be able to have more people over to our house because our house isn't a mess. We can have the freedom to have less stress in our life because the clutter isn't there. I hope you've been inspired today by this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.